Hi there, Ginny Priz here, Christian speaker and serenity coach. Let's talk about perspective. This is something I like to return to every once in a while because it's so easy to lose it. And last week I spoke a little bit about focusing on what you have. And when you are focusing on what you lack, when you're in a waiting period, then you miss all of those things that you have in front of you. And today I was reminded of that again because it is overcast here in Nashville. There is oppressive heat, and it's not even so much the heat as it is the humidity that comes with it. And so it feels very oppressive, and you can't see the sun. You can't see the blue sky. All you see is those overcast gray clouds. And when that happens, it's hard to remember that there is a blue sky that's still up there. There is a sun that's still shining up there, and that this oppressive humidity will eventually go away. But that reminds me a lot of what it's like when we're going through a trial or when we're focusing on the things that we lack. When we're focusing on what we want rather than what we actually have. And all we see is the doom and gloom. All we see is what we don't have. And all we see is that we are without, that we are lacking. And in the meantime, we have all of this stuff and all of these blessings. And by stuff, I mean, like, look behind me. I've got a library full of stuff, knickknacks and memories, things that are beautiful that I love to surround myself with. Now, there's this stuff, but I spent a lifetime collecting all of these things, and I totally forget that I have them. This is just a room in my house that my back is to most of the time when I'm working. If I would just turn around, all I would have to do is say, wow, look at all of this beautiful stuff. Look at these memories. I worked with these people in El Salvador on this team building a clean water well a few years ago. Look at this dancer. I spent years dancing. It reminds me of some of my favorite memories when I was able to dance and honor the Lord in that way. And my goodness, all I need to do is turn around. But when I'm focused one way, on what I don't have, but I'm focused on those clouds, then I can't see it. So let's talk about how you can continue to focus on what you have. And the first thing you can do is get outside of your head and help someone else. It sounds kind of rote, I guess, because I hear this all the time. I hear this: if you want to get out of your own head, go help someone else. And I'm not sure that you've heard that, though. Not everyone has my experience, right? So if you are looking to be more thankful for what you have or get out of your own head and in your own lifestyle, you need to get out of your life for a moment and go help someone else. It doesn't need to be extravagant. It doesn't need to be with money. You can go to someone's house and bring them a meal. You can go volunteer with your church, volunteer with a local organization, and see what someone else might be dealing with. And whether or not you've dealt with that before, you can say, wow, now I have a place to compare to. Now I'm out of my head, I'm out of my own cyclical thoughts, and I see from someone else's point of view. And a lot of times that's enough to get us out of that doom and gloom perspective thinking. The next thing we can do is make a gratitude list. Make a list of all of those things that we are grateful for, so that when we are doing that, we are putting our brain focused. We are focusing on that thing. Okay, this is this thing that I'm grateful for. I am grateful for this other thing. And because our mind is on it, because our thoughts are on it, our feelings follow quickly. And we start to feel that we have abundance. And we're not just focused on that one thing that we don't have. That's what the enemy wants us to think. That's what the enemy wants us to focus on. And we are, we're soldiers. We're soldiers of the Lord, right? And if we want to continue to be soldiers of the Lord, then our eyes need to be on Him, on what we have and what He's given us. And so all of those things that we have that are good, it says in the Bible, are from Him. And those are our blessings, our special blessings from Him. So as you go down that list of things that you do have, you can see that those are not just things that you're grateful for or people that you're grateful for, but they are blessings from the Lord, and they are gifts from the Lord. That's pretty cool, right? And we always have something that we can be grateful for. So go help somebody to get out of your head, to get out of your own point of view, and also to write a gratitude list so that you can see what you've been given as a gift every single day. And also think a little bit forward, ahead. That's the third thing that you can do, is think about the end, right? Where you're at in this life is not where you're going to end up. Where you're going to end up is heaven. So give a little heaven perspective to what you're going through. Don't forget that all of the good that you've done before, and don't forget all of the good that you're going to do moving forward. Those things are easily forgotten when we have a pain moment, a despair moment, and we think what the pain that's right in front of us is the most important thing. Again, that's what the enemy wants us to think. But there is a heaven perspective that sees all of those things that we've done and all of the things that we're going to do and where we're going to end up with the Lord in heaven. Right? This is not the end of our story. This moment is not all-encompassing of our story. So those are 3 ways that you can get a little bit better perspective when you are in that pain moment and really frustrated with what you don't have. I hope that helps. You guys have a fantastic and blessed day.